he appealed to a black and white young audience. It was a much broader appeal than the powers that be had estimated.
Rap is real big among our teens. That's poetry.
Of course it is.
Having Maya Angelou on, I mean, where would you have seen her otherwise?
Paul Dunbar in 1892 wrote a poem called A Negro Love Song. It said, "Seen my lady home last night, jump back, honey, jump back. Held her hand and squeezed it tight, jump back, honey, jump back."
He didn't just have black people on his show. But if you were hip, you wanted to be on Arsenio.
This is something that I heard a political analyst talking about recently. He said you kind of were, I used the word chilling out. He said you were pulling back a little bit. You've been instructed not to say as much or be as outspoken. No?
I've heard that, but I never know who says it. I think it's wishful thinking on the part of some people.
Guess who suggested to Bill to do the Arsenio Hall show if you want to get a younger demo? Hill Dog. He attracted a lot of people who weren't fans before that night.
The 90s was a glorious moment for black television because you saw these representations that you'd never seen before. But the premise of The Fresh Prince was this kid comes from Philadelphia.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
His mom says, "I'm going to send you to live with your uncle." He shows up at this mansion in Bel Air, baseball cap on backward, like he doesn't even know how to act in this environment. The black producers and directors and writers were always playing with this kind of subverting expectations of what is blackness.
The incredible work of The Fresh Prince at its most triumphant was when it was showing the ways that being black is always going to be a problem no matter what.
Vehicle registration, please. Just a sec. But the thing is, officer, this isn't my car.
There's the episode I remember where they get pulled over in a car.
What? He's going to tell us to get out of the car. You watch too much TV, Will. Get out of the car.
They have an interaction with a police officer that is horrible and racist in a lot of ways. And Carlton has this epiphany about how money won't save him.
No map is going to save you. And neither is your glee club, or your fancy Bel Air address, or who your daddy is. Because when you're driving in a nice car in a strange neighborhood, none of that matters. They only see one thing.
The writers of The Fresh Prince of Bel Air had a really hard task to approach these topics with nuance, and were doing it at a clip that was way ahead of their time.
Now, don't touch that dial. We're about to flip it for you to one of this year's most talked about TV shows. It is, as they say, on another network, Fox.
In Living Color was the first show that was created by, written by, directed by, starring an African American. All of those things in one.
This is more a celebration of culture and an exchange. You know, us sort of opening the doors, allowing America to come on inside.
Yo, 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 all you bad bargain hunters out there, welcome to the Homeboy Shopping Network.
A lot of what they did on In Living Color was trying to take the stereotypes or the misperceptions about what black men are and turn them upside down.
Not only will you get like all the cable stations out there, but you'll be able to talk directly to the astronauts.
It brought this smart, very controversial comedy that black folks had never seen before, that centered around their life experiences.
Who are you? I am the Minister Louis Farrakhan.
African Americans compose 25% of Fox's market.
I always get trapped in a corner with somebody named Bob. Hey, listen, Martin. I just saw Boys in the Hood, all right? I didn't know, Martin. I didn't know.
And they knew that they needed to capture this audience to grow.
Well, I guess you think you smart and cool.
But if you think you get a job here, you a damn fool. Now get out of my home.
So they basically gave the black creators freedom to, do whatever you want. Just get the audience.
The WB and UPN took that concept from Fox,
Your shoulders are harder than cheap breast implants.
going after this underserved audience of urban minority viewers, and really ran with it.
I'm a new millennium woman who will not be defined by traditional female roles, okay?
A lot of the networks built themselves up partially on African American viewers.
Shake it to the east, shake it to the west.
The African American shows indexed lower in terms of household income.
What?
So over the course of the decade, the network started to move away from those shows.
I don't know about you people, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let them destroy my neighborhood.
Black creators felt used and abused. You made your money, you built your audience on us, and now, you're done.